I'm just activating the YouTube stream now. Bear with me. Okay. Right, everything should be activated. Good afternoon, everybody. Justice here, playing some more RuneScape 3, or just RuneScape, should we call it. Going to be doing some Completionist Cape requirements. I was just talking to the Twitch chat, actually, which I activated first. Hello, everyone over there on Twitch. Hey, Biologies, how you doing? Hey, RS Tail, we've got Moxie in here, Biggie, Chaddy. We've got... who else? Feel free to say hi if you're tuning in. But yeah, I was just telling Moxie a story about how when I returned to the game, happened to come across a guy in the War's retreat area called Rod of Justice. We just happened to... he noticed I was using the 2k Amasket aura and was like, hey, you look like a guy who could do 1k Amasket. And I was like, yeah, I'm literally looking for a team. So that was like so weird. Then joined a team. Turns out he's mates with Jinsane, who was literally in the 2k team that I was in the first week of release. So I happened to be able to catch up with Jinsane, a good friend of mine, due to the first week of a Amasket release. And yeah, it was just a weird coincidence, and ended up persuading them to do splits. Walked away with 2 drops, 550 mil split each. I then went and upgraded my Grace of the Elves with the Dark Facet, which cost 550 mil for my thieving setup. And that was just crazy. All that happened in like 2 hours. It was just madness. And that's just one reason why I love MMORPGs so much. And also RuneScape in particular, just because of how great the community is as a whole. You just feel so connected. It's awesome. I love it. You just can't make that up. You just can't make it up. He's using exactly what I want. He's using... I'm gonna ask him. Yo, dude. May I borrow your Tumican's light? It looks powerful. What's he got? Spooky... What helmet has he got on? What is that helmet? Because he's actually wearing that helmet. I've not seen that helmet before. And he's not replying. He's definitely AFK, like we all are when we come to this training spot. Okay. Let's... Alright, guys. So, yeah, the plan is... Wait, is that actually you? No shot, bro. That isn't actually you in my chat right now. Bro, I'm not that famous. Like, there's no way. There's like 30,000 people playing this game right now. Alright. Oh, it's a Demon Slayer helmet. Ah, right, yeah, because I'm using Demon Slayer boots. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I really want to get the 3-set Havoc gear. I really want it. Merca's dad, brilliant name. I love the right-click roulette. I'm doing that all the time now in stream. I've spent this morning with family and then also balancing some time, like jumping into the office and doing some editing. But yeah, we'll get into stuff in a second, guys. Just quick intro. Hey, Jinsane's just came online. I've been doing a bit of editing, so I've got a video coming out in the next day, which is like my thoughts about the upcoming combat changes. And I've also been editing a video for the past 2-3 months since League's Catalyst ended. I've been slowly editing it, and it's my full journey. This is a bit of a sneak spoiler preview. It's my full journey from level 3 all the way up to a max level account, achieving and getting the Dragon Trophy. Okay? There it is. It's a 1 hour, 15-minute video of about 350 hours worth of footage. Not worth of footage. 350 hours worth of progress into a 1 hour, 15-minute video. And that's coming out on the channel soon, TM. Yo, what up, no friends? How you doing? Yeah, there's the Dragon Trophy, boys. Look at that. Okay. Right, let's get the Lengs out. Let's get the Lengs. These beautiful looking things. These are gorgeous. This song, which I've got on right now, sounds like something from Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? Or like The Hobbit. Like I'm in Hobbiton right now. I'm in the Shire. This is beautiful. Has a Shire vibe, yeah, definitely Biggie. Alright guys, so the plan is, we're going to do some comp regs. So, I had to abruptly end my stream last time, guys, and it was because my son just got back from footy training, but my youngest basically pushed him into a gate. Didn't mean to push him into a gate, they were messing about. Momentum took my eldest into the gate, and he severely injured his shoulder and his collarbone. So, we had to take him into A&E. Basically, you know, wife came in and was like, you know, I'm really worried. I think he's seriously hurt himself. I'm like, okay. So I attended the stream. He got taken to A&E and they checked him out, x-rayed, and it wasn't broken, luckily, but it is a sprained clavicle, probably clavicle, sprained clavicle. So it's like the collarbone, in between the collarbone and the shoulder. Anyway, wasn't broken, good, just a sprain. That can be bad though also, but he's young and he's like superhuman, you know, kids are superhuman, so it'd be good in like a week. He's already feeling way better, so. But yeah, I had to end my stream abruptly last time, and what we were doing, we were killing Karapak with a couple of viewers, a couple of friends, Meepers and Chewy, who aren't online right now. So whilst I'm rambling, if you're playing the game right now and you're in game and you just want to come and box this off, it's about to be a completionist requirement for me. We're just going to go and kill Karapak normal mode super quick. 2 kills. You have to be using Necromancy because I don't want to risk it messing up the requirement. I'm doing the killy tasks and it's the last thing I need to do, so let's do it. Join my FC if you want to join in. We'll just set up a group. Necromancy only. A couple of quick kills. You never know. You might get a rare. Like, Meepa's literally got a unique drop somehow from normal mode. It was hilarious. I would do hard mode, but I can't be asked. And I just need 2 kills quickly, and then we'll figure out what to do after that. Okay. Slayer, wrong one. Slayer 12. Yeah, if there's anyone who wants to join, FC in game is Justice. You might not be playing right now though, so totally cool. I'll give it like 60 seconds and then I'll stand outside Karapak. I'm in World 36 in game. We'll get up the adrenaline using the adrenaline crystal. So yeah, live Saturday afternoons is like my gaming time. So if I'm playing RuneScape or whatever, then I'll stick on the stream and stream a bit more often. And I stream in the weekdays anywhere between 7:30 and 10:30 p.m. If I'm able to. So that's my current schedule. I know, right? Those hairy feet, dude. Flipping sandals, dude. Not great armor. Putting those Hellfire boots on ASAP. Right. Everyone can see the feet, though. Everyone can see the feet. We've all got cosmetics toggled off. So what I'm tending to do, I'm trying to keep cosmetics off my own character as well. Except for when my feet are showing. But yeah. Because I'm trying to stay authentic to like how I'm seeing other people. Occasionally I'll like put a bit of an override on if I'm like AFK skilling and I want to have my inverted capes on or whatever. But so I'll show those occasionally. But when it comes to PVM, I'll try and wear the gear that I'm actually wearing, so you guys can see that on screen. But also like it'll be similar to other people around me, I guess. Okay, we're gonna get going because no one's joining the FC, so that's all good. So we'll just enter and we'll just go solo for now. Normal mode. Go. 3 kills. Oh, wait a minute. Just in case this bugs out, I'm gonna actually get the soul urn that I need as well. I'm gonna get everything I need. So I need the soul urn, I need the necromantic crystal, and I need the upgrade list from Killy. Okay, rejoin.
just let it be, World Guardian? I'll tear right through you.
Alright. Yo, Jazim in the YouTube chat. Sup, how you doing? Doing really fine, thanks. Yourself? You missed the intro, but if you rewind, you can see that on YouTube, which is pretty good. Just doing some Completionist Cape requirements right now. Finishing off the last tier of the killy tasks. Almost there with it.
I control the threads of time. The time threads have split.
I'm then contemplating what to do after that, so I just need to check. Oh, I'm going to go and do Ungale standard mode, which is from the Dead and Buried questline and the Fought for in 3 questline. And if you've never seen Ungale, the environment, it looks really awesome there, so you're in for a treat. So I'll be doing that right after this, once I go and hand this in.
I will put you in your place.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that.
All its power. The time threads have split.
This is insanely chill. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'll be doing Ungale, and then I'm contemplating looking at my melee setup, but I don't know how much effort. I'm not going to be putting a crazy amount of effort in, but I've heard Solak's good money again, and I need some GP. I've only got 6.5 mil. I keep just spending it. And it's proving annoying. So I might go and do some Solak with some viewers if people are around. Like I said, it's the afternoon. Not many people are going to be online. But I'll see what happens. I might be able to do a bit of Solak for a laugh or something and try hybriding. I'll be terrible at first because I'm really out of practice, but I just want to have a bit of fun with it, really, because I don't have full Tumikans yet, so I thought let's hybrid for a laugh, but we'll see. Whether I get around to that this afternoon or not is questionable. It may take me a bit of time to set all that up and just set my keybinds up and things, but that's actually decent loot for normal mode when I just didn't even put any effort in whatsoever. Okay. Surprised to see RuneScape streams on YouTube. Not gonna lie, they do a terrible job of notifying subscribers. Yeah, 100%. I'm on Twitch, so I'm multi-streaming right now. Maybe I should have said that in the title, but yeah, I'm multi-streaming right now. Over on Twitch. The Twitch chat's more active. YouTube is absolutely awful these days. I'm seriously contemplating just streaming instead for the most part, taking highlights off of vids. And then if I have a particular topic I'm really interested in making or something like that, then I'll make a vid on it. But I'm just trying to balance my time around things right now, so probably more streams coming out, like 1.5 to 3 hour long streams here and there, and see how that goes. And just I enjoy that a lot more because I can actually play the game, because I don't have a lot of time to play. So I want to maximize the time I can play whilst also just having fun streaming and just like chatting to the community, chatting with mates. That's the plan, I think. But yeah, YouTube's just awful these days. It's not like it used to be. Obviously I'm one of the OGs, and back when YouTube wasn't absolutely huge like it is now, and back then it was all about your community and everything, but my sub base don't even get notified of my videos, I swear to God. So it just feels weird coming back and doing YouTube videos. Like, my views are disgustingly low, like, but the stats are good when people actually find, when it appears on people's feed, the stats are good, but it's just not appearing on people's feeds because the impressions are low. All that means is that YouTube isn't actually pushing the videos out. So yeah, without overthinking it, because it's all algorithm that we actually don't have tabs on, it just, my subs are definitely not getting the videos. But also, you know, a lot of my subs are from back in the day, and they may literally just not be interested in RuneScape anymore. So they're not getting those on the home feed, because it's driven by like what you're interested in at that moment. That's pretty much, yeah, what I've figured out from it. Whereas Twitch is different, right? If you're streaming, people are going to go to the directory, they're going to check out the RuneScape category, or they already follow you or whatever, and they're going to be interested, and they're going to know that you're there. YouTube just doesn't work like that. So yeah.
I'll tear right through you.
Ignore how terrible these kills are, by the way. I am like full on chilling, you know. I'm just looking at chat right now. I've not relearnt Necro or anything like that. This is just a single target Rebo bar just while I'm chilling out, because I have to use Necro right now. I still haven't bothered relearning it. It'll happen, it's just I'd rather learn Melee, I think, first. Yo, Nay, how you doing? Yeah, so just I wish I could combine my chats as well. I'm new to all this like multi-streaming thing. Most things are just literally paywalled, pay-locked or whatever. To get your like chats combined, I don't know if there's like a free app I can use that combines my chats, because it's quite difficult to read both. Yo, I'm totally mad. 812, how goes the update so far? I haven't seen much since they've done the first lot of updates. Yeah, that's really good talking point. Great question. I'll come back to that. I just got a beam. Good to see you, Nay. How you doing, man? I can't even loot this stuff, man. I don't need charms. One more kill. Overlord ran out. That's probably why that kill took so long. Right, whack that in there. Alright, that works. Okay, last kill. I can probably answer that question about my initial thoughts and updates. I do have a couple of videos on that right now, so if you type in the new vid command, on Twitch this is, you will see a link to the latest video. If you ask that on YouTube, you literally go on my channel after this stream. I've consolidated all my thoughts into a 10-minute video on there, so you can check that out. But I will touch on it briefly on a couple of the ones that we physically see right now. Just want to make sure I get that like sort of bladed dive underneath the Kerapack in order for him not to spawn the lightning storm. It's the most annoying part of this entire encounter, really. If you don't get that, it just makes the entire encounter much easier.
I will put you in your place.
That's the only thing I'm paying attention to. Other than that, I'm just looking at chat. Okay, so I do have to dodge this though. Wait a minute.
No, I control the
Okay, there we go.
time.
So, Nature, you were just searching your RuneScape on YouTube for anything to watch. Nice. Yeah, so feel free to subscribe. I'm definitely kind of active again right now.
Tear right through you.
Oh, you're tinkering with your Linux laptop. Nice. If you're into tech, I don't know why this came to my mind, but the Steam machine is something I'm keeping an eye out for. More as like an excuse to have another piece of tech in my household, but also maybe for my two sons to like ease them into PC gaming, because they're really used to like the, you know, I want to be able to lock it down still and kind of create an account for them and things. But then I can do family sharing of my Steam games. I can introduce them to PC gaming lightly, because PCs are very overwhelming. They're 8 and 10, so they've not got their own PCs yet or anything like that. So I feel like Steam Machine could be a perfect way of like getting them into PC gaming. So and just introducing that world to them a little bit with like the different games on offer and things like that. It also gives us a lot more opportunity to game together, because there's so many different like indie games and that could be fun for kids and to co-op with me, like father and son type thing that only come out on PC. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking there. Depends on the price point. But I've been following the Steam Gate.
If the needle won't heed my command, then I'll use a greater weapon.
The graphical update areas,
Of armor
yeah. Oh, they were laggy. So I don't know if there was like memory leak issues. Oh, 1 minute. Here we go. Death assignment completed, and it has charged up. Thank God. So that worked correctly. So I used necromancy. We did a full Karapak Reaper task, and that has upgraded the soul urn now. As you can see, it's 1 out of 1 on the soul assignment soul. Okay, I can't be arsed spending time with that. Wait, I might take that actually. Oh, that's actually not the most expensive part. Drop the charms. Okay. Yeah, the environments look really pretty. I'll just go to Lumbers really quickly now. The environments look really pretty. I've heard people complaining about performance issues. It's probably CPU related. I had some memory issues and then I cleared my cache and it seemed to improve it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it probably will. It's not, yeah, it's probably not as optimized as what it was, and that's just something they'll work on over time. But if we're being real, a lot of us don't really play the game in the open world much anyway if you're at end game. If you're at the early game, obviously you're going to be running around a lot and getting used to it, so it's an issue then, so. I think it's okay. So I'm playing on 2K resolution right now. That's my CPU, that's my GPU. Oh, I thought it was going to show that. Oops, I'm spelling it wrong. Yeah, I mean, the FPS is a bit lower, or I'm just not used to it, but on 2K resolution, I can only, yeah, it does like go up and down, it spikes quite a bit. You don't really want a game to spike too much, and what I've noticed on this game is when you run or surge, your FPS drops like mad. That was, yeah, that stuttered. That went down to 60. So yeah, that's something which has always been in the game though, to be honest. I wouldn't say that this update caused that. Yeah, I mean, my FPS, it's okay. Obviously, you'd want that a lot more, right? I get about 120 when I play World of Warcraft, so MMORPGs are very, very CPU intensive. If I was on a 1080p monitor right now, my FPS would be doubled, so I'd actually be getting 200 FPS. Most people will play on 1080p, and you shouldn't see an issue. If you play on 2K, then I've got a pretty damn good rig, and I'm getting stutters. Yeah, so there is definitely performance issues. Yep, that was a big one there. Yep, there's performance issues, definitely. I am streaming right now, so there's a heavier load, so I'm getting about 20 FPS lower than I should be. But it's not really the FPS you're looking for, it's the smoothness of the gameplay and how consistent it is. And right now, it's definitely like stuttering. Smooth for a bit, and then you can see it stutter a bit. Yeah, it dropped down to 30 as we went into a new area. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's great. Like I said though, I don't know, if I went on my 1080, would I be getting the same thing? Maybe. I'd have to check to see if the stuttering exists still even with a 1080p monitor. Because I think what the issue is the smoothness of the gameplay. So like the FPS just keeps spiking in these areas. I'll go back to War's Retreat. Like, that's way smoother. This is a much smaller area though, like, it doesn't have to load as much, but this is already smoother. But yeah, it's because it's a big open world. I can't remember, I've not been there though, I can't compare, because I haven't been there pre-update. Like, because as an endgame account user, you don't really like run around those starter areas anymore, so, I mean, it's hard to say. Yes, I've been watching, yeah, it was the Xbox Direct recently, and I played the OG Fables back in the day. So I'll definitely be looking out for the new Fable. Yeah, I mean, that could be loads of fun. I even said to my wife, like, hey, do you want to play this game? We can like get married in game and have kids again. And she was like, oh, that's so cute. I don't know if she'll actually play it though. She's not a gamer, so maybe I could persuade her. I didn't check the multiplayer aspect. In the past, you used to be able to play with your friends like that. And your mates and whatever, and your partners. But now, I mean, I presume they're bringing out multiplayer, right? Surely. But honestly, they might not this time, which would suck. It's like really inherited into the game though, so I'd be surprised if they don't release co-op. Why do you not spawn the minions before you start the encounter? Because I'm lazy. I definitely would be if I was doing PvM properly. Yeah, Nate, you've been sub for a while, probably. Unless the official Steam machine is way more powerful, not buying since the mini PCI should be similar specs. Yeah, that's fair. I'd be buying it purely for ease because the actual Steam OS, the operating system on the Steam machine is going to be very, very good. Because I've got the Steam Deck and it works beautifully. So that's the reason why I'd get it. Like I said, it needs to be very easy to use for my kids. So they'd be like entry level, stick it in the lounge, make it feel like a console, but it's actually PC gaming, you know? And then they can use a controller if they want. And or I can ease them into keyboard and mouse. So it's literally for the convenience aspect. Definitely will be more worthwhile just getting your own PC, I think. If you're like an adult, but again, it's convenient. Yeah, Steam Deck's pretty good. Steam Deck's the GOAT, yep. Okay. Right, let me just figure out what I'm doing. Let's go. We'll have a reply to the chat again in a second. I enjoy talking to you guys too much. I don't actually play the game. Right. Okay, let's go and see Killy. We'll get rid of this. And we'll go and see Killy. There should be a completionist requirement ticked off the list, guys. Which would be awesome. Okay, I've got everything. I've got the active necromantic crystals, soul urn, and I need to get the powered orbs, which I've done on the previous stream. Boom. Let's free up some bank space. Alright, where are you, buddy? Let's go. Talk about the active equipment upgrade. I need to reclaim my inert crystal. Why? I've got it right. Oh, do I have to craft something? Hold up. Oh, I need an uncut onyx. Huh. Let me just go to the max count. How do you get rid of the fuzziness, someone asked in game? I'm not sure what you mean. It could be my game. I'm playing on 2K and it kind of upscales a bit. And I'm playing with HDR, but I don't think you see that effect, so... RuneScape doesn't really have a fuzziness to it. So... Like I said, it could be my settings, though. If you can play around with your anti-aliasing, though. So there's not many settings, but your anti-aliasing will... that smoothens things out. I don't know whether that also creates a fuzzy effect. Yeah, those are my settings right now. I'm gonna pause it or rewind. I have an issue, overall, the game does struggle to work very well at 2K, like the assets aren't upscaled correctly, and I just don't think it's very optimized for 2K gaming. 1080p, it works perfectly fine. But I don't know if that's something they're going to look at. I've just flipping crafted that and I didn't need to. Oh my god. I'm already struggling with money. I did not want to lose money on that. Okay. Uncut. Come on. There we go. Right, craft the pulsating onyx, and then that should be it. Done. I've been trying to get the wife to play RuneScape. I know if she plays it, she will like it a lot. Yeah, I actually said to my wife that, hey, you're interested in like setting up a new account for fun or whatever. And she said she'd prefer to do that than play some of the other games that I play, like Arc Raiders. I was like, I mean, okay, that works. I don't know whether it'll happen, but we'll see. Occasionally, we'll have like a bit of a night and she'll be like, hey, I'm down for like doing some gaming with you or something. I'm like, cool. But it's very, very rare. She's not like she's not a video gamer basically. So, you know, I'm slowly converting her. It'll take time. We played a bit of Battlefield together, which was fun with a couple of IRL friends. Squadded up for fun, and she enjoyed that. So, BF6. Okay, let's see if this works now. I've literally done everything. What's going on? Talk about equipment upgrades. Nope. Give me a minute. You need to bring me some souls and that sort of. I've already done all this. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm obviously missing something here. Let me just read this very carefully this time. Okay, first of all, I need you to bring me some souls in that soul urn. Done. It can be filled through... yeah, I've done that. Next, I need 10 empowered necromancer. You know what? Let me just give it to him. Maybe if I just give it to him. No. Oh, man. I'm so impatient with these things. Like, there's just so many, like, chat options, but... You've been obsessed with Arc Raiders? Yeah, me too. I played it with a couple of IRL mates. I've played it for 200 hours. I prestiged in the first season, and I'm currently playing the second season, and currently in Daredevil trial rank, and just blasting, having fun. We'll eventually start money making again, ready for the next expedition. But I really want some new content to come out. I loved the cold snap, so I was really sad to see that go as a map condition. So I have just recently seen that roadmap. It's actually in my Discord channel in the gaming news bit. If you want to check out my Discord channel. And yeah, looking forward to the upcoming kind of conditions and different arc threats. But we'll see. It's just a really great game to play. It got multiplayer game of the year for a reason. It was beautiful. Yeah, someone asked how the updates are so far. I don't know if you're still here. Hello, Totally Mad. Yeah, in general, the main updates that are currently out are the UI upgrades and then the cosmetics toggle off option. You can change your minimap into a circle map. And that's about it at the moment. Basically, the UI is just a little bit cleaner. Obviously, it's changed to brown. Subjective, whether you like that or not. But there's so much more they need to do with it. Way more things. And again, that is in my VOD, which is on my channel. I did have a separate video. I just don't know whether I'm going to get around to fine-tuning the VOD into the UI elements. But the main thing that I talked about, I feel like these things need to be separated out. So I want the HP bar out. I want the adrenaline out and bigger. I want the prayer out. I want to customize things more. I don't want it to be attached to the main bar. Like, there's a lot of things I would like done with this. I want the buff and the debuff bars need working on significantly. But a lot of this might come with the plugin, options that are going to be available. Effectively, they're going to be able to... Jagex are open to sharing their API now, or allowing API connections into their DBs to allow plugins. So we'll see whether you know, people, the community might come up with ways of customizing the UI better, and then it improves it for everybody. Saves Jax doing it, and then the player base does it instead. So I don't know if that's the route it's going to take. Maybe that's why they don't want to fully put too much crazy effort into it. But yeah, those are thoughts. Let's carry on. Yeah, no, look, Josh. Yes, took my son to A&E, and yeah, effectively he got an X-ray. It's not broken, but he's got a sprained clavicle. So effectively, it's sprained between the collarbone and the shoulder. So he'll be out for like a week or two. But he's like the kids; they're superhuman, so he's repairing fast, and he's fine now. He's just, you know, it hurts, so he's just got to take it easy for a couple of weeks. Thanks for asking. Hey, Proto Nerd, how you doing? Okay, let's see what's going on here, guys, because this task, I've literally done everything it wants me to. In before one of these is not powered. No, they're all powered. One, powered, 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 powered. Done. Oh my god, he wants a blueberry pie. For flip's sake, man. He wants a blueberry pie. Oh my god, this guy and his pies. Oh, that is so irritating. I had to go through the chat dialogue that many times for a flipping pie. And before I can't buy it. Oh, I don't think I can buy this pie either. Nah, I must be able to buy it, right? Blueberry pie. Oh. It's not on the flipping list. I keep forgetting because I've not done this in a few days because I waited till the next stream. Oh my god. Oh, flipping hell, man. I actually have to make this pie. Brilliant. Oh. Okay, give me a second, guys. Lovely. Oh my god, okay. I hope this isn't painstaking, man. This is... Okay, there's quite a few steps here. Bear with me. Okay. Let's go to Lupe. Pie is tasty, I know, right? It is. It is. These dwarfs love their pies, man. Lupe is in a Soul Supplies, the general store of the City of Boom. Where's the general store? Use the lodestone. We're getting there. We're getting there. Find some blueberries. Talk to Karen near her gondola. Okay. Yeah, I mean, those performance issues were a bit bad over in the Lumbridge area, so yeah, hopefully they'll look into that. I've got like a beefy enough PC that it should be able to handle RuneScape, like even in the open world. Might be some CPU optimization issues in that area. Because it's definitely not a GPU. The frick? I'm busy at the moment. me just... I'm trying to follow the steps here. Maybe I think the wiki page thinks I'm doing this for the first time, so I think I can skip some of these steps. Buy some golden fleece from Lally near the entrance of Fremennik's Slayer dungeon. Okay. Let me just check if I've got... I'm just going to check if I've got another blueberry pie. I definitely don't, okay. Fleece. Golden fleece. Okay. Yo, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Juanes. Where are you from, Juanes? You always say good morning, but like at any time of the day. So I don't know if it's just always morning for you or something. Or you must be from a different part of the world. Lally near the entrance of Fremennik's Slayer dungeon. Where the heck is Lally? Yo, Rager of Death. Holy shit, I used to watch your vids all the time. Yo, welcome. How's it going? Great to have you here. And now you can watch them again. 9 AM. Hey, Dudrid. Yeah, I am conscious, like, my streaming. I love to stream and everything. But, yeah, due to me being from the UK and, like, the majority, because America's just massive, like, 70% of my viewer base is American or something. Madness like that. Maybe, well, maybe not that high. It's like 60%. And a lot of them don't get to see me live or whatever. I don't get to chat to them live. That's why I want to multi-stream, because YouTube's really good at, like, keeping the VODs for people and things. So that's why I'm multi-streaming now, so I can have the VODs there in case people want to go and see what was going on. And that is why I try and do some videos as well, just to reach like a wider audience and say hi to more people, and talk to more people, get some more engagement. That is the issue with streaming, right? And I have to just stream at normal times for me. I can't be like up at 2, 3 AM or whatever. It's like some random dude. Scared fat. What is that? Scared and fat. What? Literally just started the game. Wait, with the Grace of the Elves? This guy's been traded a Grace of the Elves. This guy's on an alt, isn't he? Good luck with training, dude. Dudrid. Fantastic to see you always here in the chat every time I'm streaming and just checking it out. Appreciate it. Great to have you here. How you doing? It's 8 AM for you. Yep. What up, Proto Nerd? That is really early. I'm glad that I'm streaming. I can tend to stream in the afternoons on Saturdays, so. Alright, let me just concentrate for a second, because finding people is hard. Oh, Lally is not a flipping... I thought I was looking for a human and she's right there. She's right next to me. It's a flipping troll. It's a flipping troll. Of course. Alright. Give me the golden fleece. And... you know what? Just for like nostalgic reasons, we're going to go and use the spinning wheel in Sears Village. Getting ready for a big winter storm. Oof. I hope that's okay, mate. I hope it doesn't cause too much damage. Going okay here, doing completionist requirements, doing the killy tasks, finishing it off, realised I had to make a flipping blueberry pie from scratch. Yeah, we tend to get like the after effects of storms from the Americas, but whoa, this bridge has been updated, hasn't it? That bridge has been updated. Nice. That must have been part of the updates. I guess this whole area has been updated as part of the updates. That's cool. All the grass looks different as well, which is good. Well, I think it does. Maybe I'm just, like, imagining that because of the graphic settings that I've changed. This fairy ring looks different, I think. I swear to God, that fairy ring's different. It's actual mushrooms now. Like, it used to be something like this, right? They're actual mushrooms now. That looks cool. It's gone now, but maybe you guys saw it. I did it pretty quick. Talk to Evil Bob. Where is he? Yo, dude. Literally got a flipping slave. This is so bad. Oh, God. Just, no, I don't want to do the fish thing. Just take the ball of wool, please. Oh, God, do I actually have to do this? I have to give him some fish. I hope I'm doing this right and not fishing for no reason. AMD updating my drivers now. I get stutters and mouse freezes. Yeah, no worries. Look, Josh. See you in a bit, Josh. All good. Old school RuneScape still has this. Nice. No, I don't want you to sleep. I need you to do this. Have I gone to the wrong place? Alright, let me just read the wiki again. Travel, use the golden fleece on a spinning wheel. Travel to Scape Rune. Talk to Evil Bob to give him the wool. Talk to Evil Bob again to receive blueberries. Hey Chewy, how you doing, man? Oh my God, he's asleep now. What is happening? Wake up. Please just wake up. Right, I'm coming back. Let me just see if this fixes it. I don't know, mate. I didn't ask Killy about blueberries again, no. Okay, let's go and do that again, shall we? This is so annoying about RuneScape a little bit. But it's fine. I'm just bad at the game. I mean, he's told me I need to get blueberries, so let me just check. Yeah, it's difficult, honestly. It's difficult to know. Wiki doesn't really help that much. It thinks that you've never done it. I've obviously got a blueberry pie from this guy before. Or like blueberries from this place before, and... I've been through this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wow, that's so annoying. See, I don't know, man. I had to get the golden wool and then come back to him and talk about it. And then he's like, yeah, you go to Evil Bob. Like, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Like, it's like trial and error, isn't it? You speak to an NPC, then go back to the other NPC. Then a new chat dialogue box opens. But, okay, part of me kind of gets it. I guess if you weren't looking at Wiki, maybe if I just actually played the game, they are improving things. We're just so, like, tuned into using Wiki these days as players because the game in the past has been notoriously bad at explaining things. But maybe this just explains it. Yeah, those were actual mushrooms in Edgeville now, so that's been graphically updated, definitely. Alright, here we go. Yes. Give me some blueberries. I have something shiny. Yay. Where's the blueberries? Didn't just take it, did it? Can I have the blueberries? Flippin' heck. I had to talk to him again to get the blueberries. Oh my god. Right. Imagine if I teleported. Okay, blueberries. Okay. We need a pie shell. Boom. Add the blueberries to the pie shell. Nice. And then I guess we can cook that on the bonfire. Maybe you have to do this on a stove. I don't know. Right. You need a proper oven. I'm gonna go Catherby and check out Catherby. Again, nostalgia. I love this place. I actually enjoyed coming here for leaks because I realized it was graphically updated. And it looks amazing here. Look at this place. We used to fish lobsters over there back in the day, man. I actually fished lobsters there on leaks. Look at this bank, man. It's beautiful. I did farming up there. Did loads of millions of farming XP up there. Fruit trees over there. And then the cooking station's in here now. Ah, so they've updated this. I remember seeing a clip from Ryan's stream that this thing was like horizontal. They like completely broke it. You couldn't even get in here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Catherby was a hot spot, definitely. Right, blueberry pie. We're good! Let's do this! Teleport, Smithy. Hey, Chris Hub, over on YouTube chat. How you doing? I am multi-streaming right now. Imagine if I burnt it. Oh, mate, I'd log off and end the stream, I think. Yes! Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, he's talking about pie, loves pie. He's talking about how much the pie tastes really good, and he's loving the pie. He's going to pie trance. We're back out the pie trance right now. We're good. Tier 70, 80, 90. I believe I've taught you everything you need to know. The student becomes the master. I'll see you around. What did you end up doing with all of the items I gave to you? I just wanted to see how far you'd go to learn upgrades, really. Oh, brilliant. That's the RuneScape humor coming in. At least it wasn't as bad as One Small Favor. Let's go! Learn how to upgrade your Death Skull or Death Warden equipment to tier 90. Student becomes the master. Completionist Cape requirement. Achieved. $85 out of 100. Nice. Heck yeah. Just going into my achievement clips. Badoosh. Okay, we're gonna go and quickly do the where is it called now? Everything's shifted. Where is it? Yeah, complete the Ungale activity on standard mode. So this is like a roguelite done badly. But it is just a quest, so it's okay. I don't play MMO. I don't play RuneScape for roguelikes anyway, so it's fine. Right. Let's whack that in there. Okay, let's stop using Necro for once. Okay, I'm sorry. I absolutely despise the look of this hat. I'm sorry. I have to override it. I have to hide it or something. It's awful. It's just awful. Right, goodbye. It's so bad. Like, can you guys agree or disagree? Like, how is the normal Starbloom hat? Like, the normal Starbloom hat looks like a wizard. With this hat, I look like a cowboy. I don't want like a cowboy in a fantasy game, thanks. You know. It also doesn't even look like a badass cowboy hat. Like, it's freaking ugly. Just change it. Like, make it like the Starbloom one, please. I can't show you the Starbloom one. The Starbloom one actually looks really good. It looks like an upgraded wizard's hat. Anyway. Okay. This is why I stream, you know, you gotta vent, you gotta vent, you gotta let it all out. Okay, how do I get to this place? Let me think. Fort for in 3, isn't it? And you take the boat from the woodcutting place. Let's go. Okay, we finally take Revo off because I actually know how to play mage. Wrong way. Oh, I wish I had Tumicans. One day. Completionist Cape requirement is the focus, but I'm going to do some PVM. Just a little bit, because I'm poor as F. I do have the 1095 on right now, guys. It's just, I love seismics and I keep sake to them, but... where's this boat? Oh, there it is. So yeah, if you've not seen Ungale, guys, this place is beautiful. Like, you're in for a treat. Let me think. I don't know exactly... I might go to the beach, yeah. I'll go to the beach, because I could have teleported to the ritual site with the book, so... I'll show you Ungale from the start here. Looks awesome. This quest, the whole quest line was alright, actually. It wasn't too bad with the Fort for 3. I liked it. The fact that they made, like, an entire new mini zone for it as well is kind of cool. And then put, like, a ritual altar up here. I think they're gonna do a lot more with this as well, I think, at some point. We'll see. But it's nice. I'm not exactly sure where the roguelike activity is. So we'll have to find that. You're doing temple trekking for diaries for comp? Yeah. I was doing that earlier. The Mauritania, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do some more, actually. I think I need to do one in the hard, maybe in the elite. Okay, I don't think it's this way. Where is the actual activity? It's up there, but hold up, let me just wiki it. Not been here since the quest. Mate, don't tell me that I have to do absolutely tons of temple trekking for the task system. Oh, don't tell me that. Yeah, the task quests and 120 farming are definitely going to be the longest thing for me to go for comp. In terms of the requirements left, definitely. Yeah, Mauritania I think is one of the longer ones, definitely. One of the most painful ones. I'm trying to find this activity, guys. I've not been here since the quest, so bear with me. Just kind of running around aimlessly. I might just teleport up to the ritual site. Blazekin comes out with a big tip. Have a look in Django for Vampire Hunter Amulet. Yeah, I did see that in Django. Speeds up the temple trekking. Was out ages ago. Might still have it. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. A few people, nay. Thanks for being a sub, by the way. A few people AFK Toroths for farming. I know a couple of friends who've tried that and done that. The XP rates were better though when that became a method at the start, and then they nerfed them, didn't they? Or they updated Toroths basically to make them have a higher HP pool. I think it's still okay to do, though. But what I'm hoping is, by the time I do all the other requirements, I'll have a truckload of beans from doing weekly farming, that eventually I might be able to just buy loads of growth potions, but we'll see. I don't think it'll be loads, but maybe it'll be enough to, like, get the last stint. We'll see. Yeah, I've got to do the underworld. I've done Prifdonaz or the Elven place. I've got a Soul Cape. I've done all that before, so should be okay in that respect. Yeah, I was playing actively at the time. Those Soul Capes, you must be talking years back. Like that goes way back doing the Soul Capes. 'Cause you had to it was a bit like Zook, wasn't it? You had to use like a combat style or get a few of the capes and then you could combine them into one upgraded Soul Cape, something like that. Oh, here we go. Replay the tutorial, no. How do I actually start standard mode? Access token upgraded after 85 attempts. What does that mean? Oh, that's the ritual tutorial, my bad. Where the heck is the standard activity? The Ungale combat activity, situated on Ungale, Travel to Ungale, head up the path through the ruins entrance, continue north until you arrive at the imposing statue. Yeah. Inspect the statue. Okay. So it isn't that way. Yeah, it's the statue. I'm sure I was at the statue. It's kind of annoying. I was literally there. Did I not? Oh, clearly missed something. Getting irritated. So I'm here. Did I not inspect that? Are you kidding me? I didn't just click the statue. Oh, right. This is what I did. This is why I did this. Would you like a recap of the companion system? No. Oh my god. That is so stupid. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm not dumb. You know, I've not been here for a long time. I don't know what the companion system is. And I see that and I'm like, maybe I should have answered it. But I was like, that's not what I need. And I clicked out. It should just say really clearly this is the combat activity or something. Alright. Standard mode, please. Yeah. It's right. I'm not good at open world. I'm not good at open world on this game. Right click everything. I know, right? I know. It's because I, oh god, that's going to be so annoying. Wait, does that just spam all of the time because I've asked to go for the magic inverted cape? So that's just going to spam all the time? Oh no. Oh, for flip's sake. How do I get rid of that? Yeah, accept players' names. Yeah. Oh, there's got to be a way of turning that off. You can't turn that off? No. It's been like 2 weeks since that update came out. Are you serious? That's still a thing? Like, that wasn't hotfixed or anything? No way. Okay. Nah, they're doing a really good job. Giants are doing a really good job in general. I'm not going to complain too much about things. Obviously, that's annoying, though. Like, it's going to be very annoying if I keep seeing that. It's assumed that when you focus a cape, you're going to, you know, work on it. Sure. It's a really bad assumption to that. It's okay, that's a fair assumption, but it's a bad way of implementing the reminder. You know? You might not want to work on it for like the whole stint. You might want to go off and do another activity. Your mate might ask you to go and fight a boss or something. I don't know if I actually want to go for it. I just selected it as a thing which I might passively do at some point, but no, I won't. Oh, fuck, that's going to irritate me, man. That's going to irritate me so much, man. I'm just thinking, guys, bear with me, alright? Before I get very irritated, I'm just thinking about what to do here. Yeah, I know. I don't really want to be forced to do that, so it is my only option. Or I have to just deactivate the selection. Okay. It's okay. Hopefully they've received this feedback by now, because this definitely shouldn't be a thing. And it's been out for 2 weeks, so I don't know. I can't be the only casual RuneScape player, come on. There must have been other people who complained about this. Okay. Who do I talk to? Let me remember. I generally can't remember who I talked to. It was like around here somewhere. Maybe it's just her, I don't know. No. Maybe I just do it in the interface screen. Probably didn't even need to teleport out. Okay. Train magic to earn shards towards your cape. I mean, if I'm going to do this, I will literally just go and AFK it somewhere. So, and I'll get it in, you know, a couple hours or whatever. So, I guess I deactivate it until I make that decision. Because I mean, I'm probably not going to just wear my magic cape, am I, if I'm doing PVM. Because it's just a huge, like, power loss. So, I'll just deactivate it. It's a shame. But it is what it is. I dislike doing things that just go against logic. It annoys the hell out of me. Like, the tooltip shouldn't be in the middle of the screen. But sorry guys, I'll stop complaining. How do I deactivate it? Oh god. Do I have to select a different one? What am I not gonna do for a while? Dungeoneering? True? Yeah, dungeoneering. Okay. Where is that? Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, man. Okay, let's go back. I get decision fatigue sometimes, especially when streaming and you're having to think a lot, like talk out loud, so... Alright, let's go. rinse this activity, and then that's another completionist requirement. That'll be 86. I cannot wait. I want to hit that 90 mark, guys. Once I hit that 90 mark, like 10% left in terms of actual like task count, that's just going to be insanely motivating, because at some point I am going to have to quest. You know? I've enjoyed a lot of the modern ones, but honestly, the ones I've got left are not modern ones, believe it or not. I've got some really random standalone quests from like years ago. Like 40 hours worth or something ridiculous. It might not be. It'll probably be 30 hours or something crazy like that. There is no right-click option, mate, look. Unless you examine it and it tells you what it is. Nah. Okay. Let's have... Okay, go. Standard. You have 7 quests left? Cool. I'm glad. It's cool that you're going for comp as well at the same time as me. That's nice that we've got some people in the chat. Anyone else going for the Completionist Cape, like actively thinking about it? Because I actively started going for it about 3 weeks ago. But yeah, is anyone like actively... I mean, I've gone for it in the past, obviously, but reactively gone for it 3 weeks ago. Anyone else? Nay's recomping, yo. Proto Nerd, nice. Alright, I'm just going to select anything here. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to have to use the tab targeting, because I generally don't know what is an enemy or not right now. Because I've got like Raptor and that running around. I think this is one thing, I know I'm not like fully focusing in right now on the game. But it's just a bit of feedback, right? That's all it is. So, boss content on RuneScape is, you know, pretty exceptional, like, as a whole. Boss design's fantastic. It's really obvious when you're fighting a boss, and it's really obvious to see what to do. For the most part. I wouldn't say it's really obvious, but if you're an experienced RuneScape player, it's okay. I think they struggle with, like, the reason why I didn't like dungeon content too much is the way mobs are in the game, and the click boxes, and yes, you can tab target, but the lack of like nameplates and things like consistently across mobs and things like that makes it quite difficult to understand like what's happening on your screen and kind of where to target and stuff. And it's fine if you're like farming and you really get into it, but those first initial impressions, it's not done that great. Just how it feels as a player experience, you know? Like this guy's running around, he doesn't have a nameplate on him, so I didn't really see him. You know, there's a lot going on, so on the screen, that's all. I don't think there's a way of turning on nameplates on this game, actually. Like I said, it's not really an issue you think about, because when you're slaying, you're just chilling. And then when you're PVMing, there's only like 1, maybe like 3 mobs max on the screen. So you can handle it. But you see this slime here? It didn't have a nameplate until I clicked on it. I think unless I'm missing something, there should be an option on this game to select, to enable like nameplates on everything, if you want it to be like that. Like I said, not a big issue on RuneScape overall, because most areas you're either chilling slaying, you don't need nameplates on your screen, and you wouldn't want that anyway for slaying. Or when you're bossing, there's not... RuneScape bossing is usually a focus on 1 boss at a time, or like maybe 3 mobs max. Or like very specific selections of something. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Floating nameplates, yep, that's the word I was looking for. I think it's really difficult to play an MMORPG without floating nameplates if you have a lot of mobs on your screen. Yeah, so like an activity like this. There's not that many mobs, but you get where I'm going with a bit of feedback there. Exactly, it's not really designed for multiple nameplates to be shown, correct. Yep, you put it nicely. I don't know when they came out with this. Was this a setting? Because I can't remember this always being there unless I just didn't notice it. So when I turned on tab targeting on this game, which is really good to do, so I'm glad they released that, and they also changed it at some point when I wasn't playing actively, I came back and I was told that I could change it to actually the tab keybind. It's called tab targeting, but you couldn't use the tab keybind. You had to use like an input, then tab. So I'm glad they changed that. So now I have it on tab. I don't know if this was like a post update too, but when I actually tab now, there's like a bit of a red out, like a red, don't even know how to explain it. Let's show you. Let's show you. Okay, I'm tab now on that guy. See that little triangle? And then it's a bit red, so I'll tab over here. It's like switching. And it's telling me which one I targeted with the tab. And then for some reason I went backwards, which is kind of annoying. It's probably a setting. I probably need to have conal effect or something. But yeah. That, I don't know if that's new. Now, I'm glad there's some visual thing telling me that I've tabbed to it, but I wouldn't say that's the best solution. I think it breaks immersion. I think in time, that would get very annoying. Like if you were, like I said, we don't fight loads of mobs on screen on RuneScape yet. If they wanted to enable or design that sort of content at some point, that probably isn't the best graphical option for it. Is a bit of feedback there. I'm going to make Raptor a tank now, according to this ability. So Raptor is just going to like literally taunt everything. Yeah. Or should be anyway. That skeleton literally has no idea what to do. Anyway. Alright, let me focus a little bit. I'll put my overloads on and actually do something now. We've got some mobs now, so... I mean, everything's going to die before I do anything. I'm on wave 7 out of 12. Okay, cool. So that's in the top left-hand corner. Yeah, Proto Nerd, this is really chill to do. It's definitely worth just jumping in and doing. And it's pretty quick. It's even quick in this. I've just been chatting to the stream. Like, you could cut this time down in half. Yeah, if you've got endgame content, this is very, very easy. Endgame gear, sorry. Non-bis. Dead easy still. It's not supposed to be difficult though, is it? There is a hard mode version, but that doesn't seem to be for comp. Maybe the hard mode version is for trim. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit hard. I can't see it being that difficult though. Hey, what I do like about Gyx is at least they try things. So they've like tried something new here. They're seeing how things work, and then they'll put in so much effort, but they won't put in a crazy amount of effort to make it work based on feedback and things, because what's the point? It's like a one-off kind of activity. A one-off wave-based activity, but you can see some potential in like what they could do. And it's just good that they're experimenting. They can see, you know, they're pushing their engine a little bit and they can see what they can do with it. So it's good that they're trying different things out, and it makes the quest a little bit more interesting. Oh, we got a big boy. I wonder if Raptor's going to taunt him. Alright. Did a bit of ability usage there. First time in a while. I am like a bit rusty. After attacks deal up to 15,000 damage to enemies below 25% health. Oh, Asta's attacks. Okay. The player receives taken by a raptor. Sure, whatever. I really can't be asked dying. Not like I will, but I'm also not paying much attention. So that one just gives me a bit more HP, or damage that I take goes to the raptor instead. Or like a portion of it. Which is pretty cool. Ooh, I got a relentless proc. I'll take it. I have no idea what's going on. Things are dying and when I'm trying to hit abilities, and they're just dead before I hit the next ability. Omnipower, oh, it's dead. Next one. Omnipower, the witch. Dead. Right. Let's go. Wave 11. Okay, 2 more waves. Is there like a boss at the end of this? Raptor, you're supposed to be taunting everything. Come on. You're supposed to be taunting everything in. What's going on? Supposed to be making this... Come on, bro. Be a tank and, like, collect everything and get it together so I can understand what the heck's going on. It's supposed to be a tank. Omni-chain these guys. Yeah. Okay, I'll build up for Sunshine for the next phase. Alright. Reflect 30% of damage. Food heals you. Reduce the cooldown of Escape Surge. Nah, just Thorns, I guess. Alright, we've got 2 big boys. Sunshine in the middle. Let's do this. Ah, I realized I might not be using the right spell or something. Yeah, I'm not using Insight. I've run out of water runes. Okay, that would explain why I've not been able to Tsunami as much. Okay. Right, he's going to die. I'm going to go and buy some water runes after this. I'm sure Ryan has like some sort of command as well saying, hey, streamer, you've run out of water runes. Like, it's definitely a common thing. Hey, there you go. Completionist Cape achievement done. I don't know where my character's running to. Like, I've not pressed anything. Where are you going? Completionist Cape requirement done anyway. I've unlocked the Duke or Duchess titles. 86 out of 100. Nice. Let's change the stream title. So I was 84 at the start of the stream, now I'm 86. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Water runes, let's go and buy some water runes. Before I forget. Oh, we've got some. Let's whack those in the pouch. Alright. Let's go War's Retreat. Actually, I'm fed up of going this place. We'll just go Falador. I'm just going to have a look at the achievement list. And I'm going to grab some water. Okay, so we'll chill there for a second. I'm going to get some water, guys. And then when I get back, we'll check out the completionist list. And then see what I'm kind of targeting next. Back. Alright. Okay, yeah, that was a bit of a cluster F, wasn't it, that activity? Right, I'm back. That's how it felt as a player anyway. I know I'm not, like, fully tuned up in the game right now. You know what? I'm not going to come with excuses. It generally felt just a bit of a cluster F. Okay? Right. Completionist Cape requirements. Let's do it. Where are we up to? Oh, that list looks so nice and small now, guys. Okay. I'm just thinking of which ones might be good to do on stream, so... Like, we're not going to go into that right now, depending on what the task is, but for the next stream anyway. Because I think I'd like to maybe do like 2 Solek kills randomly, because it's like guaranteed 6 mil a page right now, so... And I just want to go and use these Lengs and just be absolutely terrible at melee for like 2 kills. First time I've meleeed in, well, since Leagues. It was fun in Leagues, but obviously it feels very different there, because you had like insane adrenaline gain, so just felt incredible there, but... Alright, we've got Absolute Planker, that's the construction contracts. I've never done that content, so that'll be interesting to do at some point, but I need to learn it first. That could be streamable, because once you get into the rhythm of it, it might be chill to do on stream. I haven't done Big Game Hunter at all, so that'll be like brand new content to explore. Chewy was a big fan of that. He was a big fan of Big Game Hunter, and he said that I should definitely do it at some point, so that's something to do. I don't know how long it takes to get each dinosaur. I presume it doesn't take that long, so once you learn it, I presume it's like a farmable thing. But I really don't know how this activity works. I'm presuming you can do this within like an hour and a half or something, but yeah, I don't know how long it takes to catch a dino. I mean, I also... the skill level isn't higher than 99, is it? Let me make sure this is not a Completionist Cape requirement. No. Okay. So, currently just farming 120 and thieving 120 in the Master Skiller achievement. Okay. So I should be able to catch every single dino. That'll be fine. What else we got? Penguins. I've got to go and spy on some penguins. That could be fun to do on stream, actually. Go and do a random penguin hunt. We could try and find them together using the Discord channel as well. I'm not sure how I'm going to get the last kudos, so I need to go and figure out like what I've actually done to get 158 kudos at the Varrock Museum first, to then see what I need to do to get the remaining. So I need to really just map all that out and figure it out, because I've clearly done a lot of kudos. So I need to figure out what's the simplest kind of go-to things to do to get the remaining kudos. I do have a Razor Naga, yeah. How'd you know that? Yes, I've got key bindings on a Razor mouse right now. Yep. Just talk to the guy there if you're 158 out of 158. Maybe the kudos has increased since I last did it or something. I'm sure I like completed kudos like back in the day. So I'll figure that one out. Do I just talk to the guy in the museum or something? Okay. Master Skill is something I'm just naturally doing, so I won't be doing Master Skill on stream, guys, except you know, you might see me do the occasional farming run. But thieving I'm going to be doing off stream, unless I do heists. I will check out heists on stream, I think, at some point, just for fun. I've heard the second heist in particular is really good, and it could be good to get a unique drop from that. What's the XP rates at heists, guys, if you're just approaching it casually? What's the sort of XP rate? Because that might entice me to go and do it. Especially at these early thieving levels, like... I've got to get all the way up to 120, and doing Priftanav elves is really annoying. It's not really, really annoying, but it's also not like the best XP, and you have to teleport. So I'm pretty close to Gobi Scavengers. I'm like 1 level off that. But that's like 4 hours at Prif, like 3-4 hours, so it'd be nice to see if I could race up to these ones. Like, I'm not sure how easy Gobi Scavengers are to pickpocket. I think the Menethos guards will be fine, won't they? Just have to be careful for the ones that damage you and look at ways to mitigate that. Yeah, Twitch ads are pretty enriching. If you're a sub, you don't get any ads though on Twitch. But yeah, I feel like they've got worse since over the years. They weren't as bad back in the day. You have one as well, been gaming with one for years. I'll never game again without it. Yeah, I have used the Corsair Scimitar, and I think that's okay as well, but I actually prefer the mouse shape since going back to the Razor. I'm really loving the mouse shape. So comfortable in the hand. So yeah. The Corsair Scimitar is actually a bit bigger. It looks like heists get better. Okay, heists become more XP as you get to certain level caps because you unlock certain things like safes. Okay. So the XP rate increases as you progress through. Okay, there's more things to do in the heists, it seems. You went the other way? Yeah, I did as well. So I started off with the Razor, went the Scimitar for ages, and then I had Scimitars that broke within 2 years, like 2 of them, and I was like, this is just annoying the hell out of me. So I decided to just try out Razor again, and I'm really glad I did. But yeah, they both work. They both work. I like them both. Music will naturally come when I do the quests and mini quests. The power planter, I need to figure out that, but I might save that till quite late on as well, because I may use growth potions for the herbs. I'm not sure, because I feel like that could be painful doing like herb runs every day. I don't really want to treat the game like a daily, so I may be forced into doing growth potions unless someone else knows a different strat, unless it doesn't take as long as I think it does. Stacks on stacks. Complete the ritual to activate a totem. Okay, I'll look into that and I might do that on stream. That can't be that long. If this is the one I think it is, Crocodile Hunter, I'm gonna have to go to the Het area, the place in Alcarid. I did this on Leagues for a task, or for hunting XP, and I think I have to use a crocodile there, right? I feel like this could be a bit of a grind, but I don't know how long it takes to get all the upgrades from Dundee's shop. I feel like this might be a bit of a grind, not gonna lie. Like, not a nice one, because you're having to click a lot. So we'll see on that one. You're having to click a lot on an activity that, you know, I wouldn't really choose to do, I don't think. Most of the things I've done really well to get to this point, because I've actually enjoyed virtually most of the things that I've done. Then that one I might be like, I need to do 1 master clue, and I need to complete Doric and Boric tasks. Okay. I mean, this is looking good, isn't it, guys? I can literally just do these whenever then, really. I want to get to 90 still pretty quickly, I think, and get the 90 mark, because that just looks really good, and I'm really close. That motivates me even more. And then after that, I'm going to have to just incrementally do it. Might be able to sneak some more PVM in. Or I'm just going to have to suck it up and just do a load of quests on stream. And just quest, you know? I might have to suck it up. Because I really want to get as much done as possible before Haven Height comes out. You know? I don't think there'll be like a ton of content in Haven Height though, right at the start. But they're going to raise Hunter Cap, which is another comp requirement. You know, combat's going to get reworked, which I'm going to want to check out and do PVM with. So in my head, I want to keep locked in here. I want to try and keep getting this up. I want to get to like 95 out of 100. I want to keep going, you know, over the next like month or so. And before RuneScape starts cooking and starts releasing these like integrity and roadmap updates, you know. Hey. It's getting there, Chewy, isn't it? It's getting there, man. I've made some good progress. I'm really happy. I can't believe it, actually. You know, many hours left, but like just looking at that now, like it's so crazy. Didn't think I'd ever be at this point. Not gonna lie. Didn't think I'd ever be at this point on this account. Yeah, I remember telling you to max. Yeah. That was the Araxor days, wasn't it? When we first met each other and we started to get to know each other, and then I was maxed out and you were there like PVMing top end and you had like terrible stats in everything else. Like, I was like, you've got to max, bro. You should max. Mate, I know. The days when you had to run to Araxor from, like, Port Phasmataz. Definitely saying that wrong. Okay, so, do you want to see my absolute scuffed melee setup? Chewy, do you just want to do a Solak kill for fun, mate? Like, maybe a couple of kills here and there. Basically, just as half an hour I can do. I'm reaching my limit now. But, like, half an hour of, like, Solak for fun. Don't start gearing up yet. I just need to sort out my melee bar, and let's see, I might not even end up going. So, let me just have a look at my melee setup and start looking at my bar, and I'll just chill out and stream right now. If you guys have any questions, I can answer as I'm doing it. But I'm just going to be chilling right now, guys, and sort this out a little bit. It's so scuffed, so I need to figure out what I'm doing with it. Alright, nice, Chewy. So you're going to have like a double birthday celebration. No worries, man. Grats. And I was going to say, like, I would have wished you happy birthday. It's not your birthday, so. Oh, you're working, unlucky. Okay, get rid of that. Get the lens out. Okay, these augmented yet? That's the first thing. Just like do some cheap what the heck? That looked well weird. Okay. I should be Specsavers haven't called me. My new glasses are supposed to have arrived today. I need to ring up Specsavers or something. They're really messing me about at the moment in terms of how like terrible it's been trying to get those new glasses right. Okay. Let's augment these bad boys. Oh, they're already augmented. This is a nice tune. I like this tune. Ancient weapon gizmo. Okay. So we're just going to go with some cheap gizmos right now. I mean, not just because I'm poor, but also because I will be trading these back to Meeps in a few days or so. Is the plan anyway. We'll see. If he wants them back then. So let's have a look. I'm just going to have a look at what I've got on my mage. It's precise, I think, and just eruptive is like super cheap to get, and they're like, that works basically. Nah, I'm not much a party guy either. Unlucky, nay, unlucky. Okay, precise 6, here we go. I would put Aftershock on. I don't know what the play is with melee actually, but I'm not going to spend money on Aftershock at this current time because I don't have it. Oh, I can use historical components for this. Wow, okay, it's 17 mil to get the Aftershock 1 combo on it. Jeez. At some point. Okay, I think I just put historical components on it. Yeah, let me just go and check that just to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Wiki perk optimal thing. See what it shares. I usually use PVME as well. Here we go. Melee. Yeah, precise 6, probability is 30%, and then eruptive 4. Yeah, so I've got the right idea. I've got the right idea. Yeah, that's entry level. Advanced is probably Aftershock. Yeah, it is, yeah. Precise 6. Aftershock 1, and then Aftershock 4, eruptive. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. We'll go with the entry level though, clearly, because I'm not going to have these for long. So precise 6. Probability. Open perk calculator. Yeah, so it's just historical components. 33% chance. Let's see what we get. Maybe I need to... Let me just use an invention pot. I think you need to use an invention pot for this. Yeah, this is the Barbarian Outpost song right now. Oh, do I not have an invention cape? Really? It's keepsaked? Flippin' Nora, man. Right. I can't be asked buying another invention cape. Yeah, this song. Oh, classic. Boom. Damn it! There we go. That's actually good. 5% extra on Slayer tasks as well. I don't think I'll use these for Slayer, obviously, in short term, but whatever. Got precise 6. There we go. God, this looks sexy, doesn't it? These lengs are beautiful. And then eruptive. I remember back in the day near Barbarian Village fighting those cockroaches for the rune scimitars. Yeah, man. That's why I like Lee's Catalyst was fun. Kind of experiencing the game again on a new account. Oh, this is like 98%. What are those materials? Oh, I have loads of them. Time 1. Nice, eruptive 4 completed. Okay, so... We'll get rid of the precise 5. I'm like never going to use that. We'll put the eruptive 4 on the offhand. And then that's in there. Nice. We are getting old, for sure. I've always been old at heart, though. Always been old at heart. Okay, there's one ability. There's only one ability that I'm missing on my melee setup, I believe. And that's Greater Fury. And I think that's expensive. Okay, it's gone down a bit. I think that was 500 mil last time I checked. 275. It's still on the steep side. It's really good though for such a powerful ability. It's been out in the game for a while. I can't afford it though. Surprise, surprise. Until I get a PVM drop. So I'm just going to have to live without it, which is a shame because using that on leagues was really nice. It's the only one I don't have now, I believe. Doesn't it like guarantee a critical hit, I think, on the... It guarantees a critical hit on the next ability you use? And then people use Chaos Roar with the Easy K special, don't they? Just checking my keybinds here. Making sure my magic two-hander is the same as my other one. I think I'll put it there. Okay, alright, so what we got then? Get rid of the Brawler's Blood Necklace. Put on the EOF. Put on the Laceration Boots. Okay, I'm pretty certain Cinderbanes work at Solak. So, yeah, considering I don't have Havoc anyway, I guess I rock Cinderbanes. Ring of Death. If I'm hybriding, I guess I use Reavers. Hey, Gudu, what made me come back to RuneScape? I have a video on my channel, which is why I still love to play RuneScape in 2026. So that's on my YouTube channel. If you type in !YouTube, it'll take you... I'll do it. Take you to my channel. So that explains like why I like playing RuneScape still in 26. But yeah, a lot of the upcoming changes. MTX Experiments brought me back in late last year, late 25, and a Mascot Group Boss releasing contest mode were the two big reasons that brought me back. And knowing that they were promising to make the game better and improve the integrity of the game. Whoa, why does Solak look different? Wait, what the heck is that? Is that a Halloween version of Solly? What? Damn it. I thought that was like a cooler version of Solly, but it isn't, is it? It's got a Halloween head. Oh well. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool for some people who like that sort of thing. I don't think I would rock that. It's buyable? Oh, don't tell me that they've reskinned and it's like a rare pet. Because I've got Solly. I definitely wouldn't support reskinning a pet that you have to earn from a boss, and then you can just buy it with a token and it looks similar. Oh, right. It's a reskin, so you have to have the pet in the first place, right? I don't mind if you have to have the pet in the first place. Yeah, so the roadmap. You need the base pet? That's totally cool then. That's totally fine. Cool. Alright. That's good. I mean, it does look pretty funny, actually. Okay, so... yeah, the roadmap looks really good, for sure. I'll have a look at them while we're looking at them. Why not? OCS. I have to filter. Am I looking at the wrong ones or... oh, there we go. Ah. That's a Halloween version, right. Oh, and they did a Araxi as well, because I have the Araxi pet. I forgot what it's actually called. Like Mallory or something. I can't see because the tooltip's massive. Give me a second. There we go. Oh, right. That is really, like, freaky. That's a freaky one, isn't it? It does look good, though. Okay. Okay. I don't have the best perks in the world either. Like, this gear was, like, for Slayer, so... I'm only doing this for fun, though, anyway. So with the Lengs, because I'm camping Lengs, because I don't have the EZK. So before the EZK got buffed, I guess, what do people use? So like, let's have a read of this. Let's have a read of this of how these are used. So attacks have a 10% chance to generate 1 primordial ice stack with each hit. And a primordial ice, does it tell me what that is? Applying a primordial ice stack grants Frostblades. Applying Frostblades. Frostblades, shards of ice enhances your weapons. Melee abilities deal 24% bonus damage for 9 seconds. Okay. So there's a 10% chance that a new ice stack applies. When it applies, it gives me Frostblades, which is purely passive. So I don't need to track any of this really so far, because maybe there is some mid-maxing there, but in general, that's a passive application. I wonder if the stacks have a cap. Right, it does. 10 stacks. I mean, I'm presuming that a stack replaces another stack. Okay, and then the special might have something to do with the stacks. Let's have a look. Icy Tempest. Destroy those around you. So it's an AoE with shards of ice. Melee damage to the target and up to 9 additional enemies, but they have to be within 1 tile. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because it's dual wield. 1 tile though. I can't see many situations. Deals an additional 18 to 22% damage for each ice stack. Right. So if you have 10 stacks, it'd be like up to 220% damage increase on the special. So it's like a, okay, so you want to track your stacks, and then depending on the situation, you use Icy Tempest to use up those stacks. I wonder if a stack can replace a stack, you know what I mean? So like, because you want to keep getting the passive ability, because the passive sounds really good, because that's 24% bonus damage to everything. It just enhances your weapons. Does it have a visual effect on it? Like when your weapons are enhanced? Let's see. So when it applies a stack, it should give me Frostblades. It's a 10%. There it is. Okay, there was a visual indication that Frostblades happened. So there was snowflakes. But it doesn't stay on for the full 9 seconds. But that's okay. So it indicates that it happened. Then you'd be able to see on your buff bar that Frostblades are active for 9 seconds. I guess my question is, like, can Frostblades reactivate when you're at max stacks, or do you have to use your stacks to get Frostblades again? In which case it then encourages you to have to use your special. So the special's this. That special looks really cool, actually. Ice Warrior. I like the special look, man. I bet people don't use it though, right? Because unless you have to use it with Lengs, because like I said, once you're at max stacks, it takes a while to build, actually. I mean, I've not been in combat that long, have I? So yeah, once you get to max stacks, I wonder if you can get another stack for Frostblades. I presume you can. I presume you don't have to use the special. Hey, V-Wrench. Varine's chap. How you doing? Currently going for comp as well after a year's break. Nice, dude. Nice. Good luck. Good luck. Hey, Danny. How you doing, Digsite? Currently doing the Raptor Challenge. Hey, I've just finished that one. Yeah, you're going for the Slayer trophies, right? Make sure you don't cancel any tasks, like, ever. Even using Slayer points to cancel tasks resets the chance of getting the special assignment. So, You want to do consecutive Slayer tasks. You have to do them all. You don't have to, but you kind of do, otherwise you'll never get the special assignment. Slayer token. I think Slayer token's okay, mate. I don't want to like say it for sure, but I used a Slayer token. I used the Abyssal Mask and everything to force certain tasks. And I use the Slayer Cape as well. If you have the 120 Slayer Cape, as long as you don't cancel the task, I believe it's okay. Yeah, VIP tickets are okay, Slayer tokens, etc. You just can't cancel it with Slayer points. You have to do it. One more? Nice, dude. That's the Phantom Trophy, yeah. I'm just trying to get up to 10 stacks here. I'm on 9 stacks now. I'm on 10 stacks. Cool. Alright, so without reading Wiki or anything, I just want to see if I can get Frostblades again without using my special. Because that's what we care about the most. That Frostblades is crazy. 9 seconds of increased light enhanced weapon damage passively. See if it can replace a stack, I don't know. Otherwise, you are going to have to track your stacks and then use them. What's the chances again? Yeah, check this out. I think my theory is correct. It doesn't replace. So you have to use them. Okay. Definitely would have got another one by now, I believe. But I'll keep going for like 30 seconds. Definitely would have got another stack by now. So you're at 10, you then use it with the spec. Ice Warrior. That weapon spec is now on cooldown. And then I got another stack. Yeah. Okay. So it's just one, it's like it's an extra thing you want to track. And then choose to use to get more damage. I mean, not to get more damage, but to have a chance of getting Frostblades again, right? I don't know whether I would have preferred it the other way around. Where... Well, basically, the special is an AoE special, right? I mean, it's cooler than just having, I guess, a raw damage increase for X number of seconds. Maybe it would have been cool, though, to have that. Because instead, it's RNG when you're going to get that damage increase. And I'm not a massive fan of RNG. But whatever, right? Like, I've got 9 seconds of increased damage right now, but that could have just happened at a time when I don't even need it. Maybe the damage just happens enough, though, where it just doesn't matter. No, there's definitely a long enough break there where it would have mattered. So. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame the spec actually isn't... I mean, unless the spec is just one of your strongest... Like, if I actually calculated it, maybe it is just strong against single target anyway. It's just extremely strong against AoE. If they're within one tile. But, like, as an ability as a whole, it's just strong anyway. Maybe at max stacks. But have a look at what it says again. Yeah, I mean, 2,600 melee damage and 3,900 melee damage. And then you get another Deals an additional 473 damage. Does that change dynamically based on my stacks? No. Oh, it deals 473 per stack. Okay. Right, wow. So that can do like another 8,000 plus damage, okay. Plus the 4,000 plus the 3,000. Okay, I mean, that is a lot of damage. Yeah, I mean, that is a lot of damage for how much a drain cost. 30%, which is the same as... Oh, it's less. That is a lot of damage for the Adren cost then. Okay. Yeah, it's more than overpower. Right. Yeah, it is. When you add everything up. If you have the high enough stacks, right? Yeah. You don't need that many more stacks either for it to be more than overpower. For a significantly cheaper cost. Right. That's cool. And it's fun. Okay, so I can still use this then and have fun with it. That's good to know. Against like bosses. Nice. This is going to be fun to use these, man. Ice Warrior. Let's go. Oh, it's 0% a drain cost after 3 stacks. Did I miss that? Oh, yeah. The Adren cost is reduced by 12% for each ice stack. Oh, that is so nice. Okay, it's getting better. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yes. That's fun. That is a lot of fun. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, you use that. You still retain your Adren, so then you can go into your thresholds and your Zerk. Nice. I like it. And I've got it again. Because the cooldown's not that long either. Because I got like over 3 stacks again there. There's probably like a lot of ways to mid-max this then based on the scenarios. Charging up to use it versus like just using it after 3 stacks. Like I can do it again now at 3 stacks. Okay. That's nice, guys. That's fun. That's really fun. Cool. I'm gonna have some fun with these weapons. Yeah, 100% you don't get stacks. Yeah, that's the RNG aspect, right? It doesn't just consecutively go up. It's a 10% chance, so it'll be... It's just... It differs, right? Yeah, which means then you can't get into a muscle memory rotation. Yes, there is a downside to it. And RuneScape... See, that's where plugins or like a better UI would improve that experience. It's kind of annoying having to purposely look there and check the number when all the buffs are moving all the time. That's the only downside. They have these cool ideas, but the UI doesn't support it, you know? Like, yes, I can see my stacks, but it moves, so that's just annoying, right? I don't... That cognitive load, someone mentioned it on my stream the other day. So I loved this all the way up to the point where I realized I had to track it. And tracking things on RuneScape is a nightmare. Because you want to be paying attention to the boss, really. And the environment. I don't want to be looking... I don't mind looking at a buff screen, 100%, but I don't want it to move. I want to set things in place and move things around. Like that stack thing, I want it here, man. With this setup, that's the big thing I'm tracking. I want a nice big ice stack here. Or like just here. I know exactly where it's going to be. I can have a quick glance to see where my stacks are at and boom, use my spec, you know? We've got a pest control tune coming up. You used to throw them at a certain point in my rotation with or without stacks. I think that's probably the play that a lot of people might get into, yeah. Or already have, yeah. Because it's just too much to track. Or it's just annoying to look at. Because of where it moves. Yeah. So you just kind of get in and just dump it. I mean, at the end of the day, the Adren cost is reduced per stack. So even if you dump it and the reduction isn't quite there, it's still not like using that much Adren, so you can adapt to that. Yeah, true, true. So yeah, the damage is still decent. You might not have fully utilized it. And then the RNG just has a part to play there where you see that big hit and you're like, damn, I had a lot of stacks. Yeah, I can see that could be a way of playing without forcefully tracking the stacks all the time. Especially if you're just on a trip and you just want to chill out and still do damage. The cooldown luckily is small enough to use it as well and have so much fun with this. Like, the cooldown's only 15 seconds. That's like shorter than a threshold, isn't it? That's like half of assault. Ah, it's so... Ah, mate, I'm gonna get into rhythm of this. Meeps, you're never having these back. No, I'm definitely gonna have to get these, man. Yep, the old pest control music. Such a classic. Takes me right back to killing those massive dock-off tank things. With, like, whips and dragon simmies. And god swords. And go into the yellow portal, because the yellow portal had, like, no defense, so you just rack up your damage there at the yellow portal with, like, a couple of specs as soon as the round started. Hey, gotcha. Thanks for checking out the stream and using the new vid notification and being a first-time chatter. Okay. These are really fun. I like these things. Just saving those clips down 1 minute. Yeah, they're not too bad actually. 1.1 bill for the pair, yeah. I think they were more, but when the EZK got buffed, a lot of people started camping EZK is probably my assumption. No, I do not have an EZK. Ah, the core drop rate. Yes. Overhalved. Yeah, they were like stupidly rare, weren't they? They were like mad rare, the cores from the Glaycore boss. Arc Glaycore. That sounds really painful, Danny. Yeah, that's not content I would like to do. When it was that rare. They still must be rare. But yeah, that sounds horrific. Just tidying up my browsers. Alright guys, I'm going to call it. I might be live again tonight. I'm going to call it there. Part of me does want to go and do some PVMing, but I need to go and do some house chores and go and check on my baby. And yeah, should be waking up soon basically. So yeah, I'll probably end it there. That's been really fun though. So we've completed 2 completionist requirements and we've checked out what these lengs are and we've figured out how the special works. We've also looked at future completionist requirements to check out and do. I'll have another look at that off stream and get my head around that of what ones would be good to do on stream. I think I'm definitely getting the itch to do some PVMing. So even though like my setup here is really not optimal in any way, it's still enough to like have fun and hybrid Solak. Like I was hybriding Solak with worse gear than this. Like gear from the 90s, you know. Like I was using dry gauze and everything, so. And like a Inquisitor staff or something like that. Normal seismics last time I did hybrid Solak, so I've got an okay enough magic setup and I've got an okay enough melee setup. So I'll probably do some Solak just for fun because I love the design of that boss fight and just to get some guaranteed money that I just so desperately need. So I can definitely see myself doing some PVMing on the next stream. That could be tonight. So look out for that. Check out the new vid command. Check out the YouTube. Check out my Discord. Check out my Twitter. All that stuff. And yeah, if you want to figure out when I'm next live or just want to chat. And I'll see you guys in the next one. GG's. Good luck with your goals and any other goal that you're doing on this game and any other game. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.